Welcome, everyone. Victor Grant here with SociSNap, the social media editor. We're going to be talking today the new rules of online video. What is online video? What works in 2020? And how can you leverage online video to increase your conversions? I'm going to be showing you some actual case studies with a campaign I'm running for our local downtown association. The numbers are off the charts with online video. But before we get to that, I want to introduce our now #1 affiliate in SociSNap. She has been crushing it, sharing this with her tribe. Welcome, Saber Bruffy. I'm going to put the camera on you. So tell us a little bit about how we met. We met at a book authors conference, lots of people writing magical books, and there were lots of speakers, and you had a booth there, and we just talked about digital marketing. And then I shared with you my product, and since then you've like jumped on and have leapfrogged past veteran marketers that have been doing this for 30 years. How did you do it?
That's crazy, honestly. Well, it's funny because what sparked our conversation was that being my last show that I was vending at and then switching on to affiliate marketing. So I've just tapped into this global tribe on network marketing, and we have these chat pods and Facebook groups and things, and we're always in conversation every day. And we have a lot of our own trainings going on, and some of the things that I found out just from speaking to you and watching some of the videos and seeing some of the updates, a lot of our training is from 2019. So I just kind of told them, like, hey, there's these things happening, like putting links on messages and things like that, all these new things that I'm finding. And when I look into it, I'm finding out that we need updated training. So that's kind of how I've been telling it to them. And like the pre-launch too has been really exciting, that it's a one-time offer or lifetime offer at a one-time payment. So I think it's a really good deal. And I felt like I got significant boost from my post immediately when I used it for some of my call to action posts. Like I give value, and call to action posts here and there. And yeah, I felt like that it helped it stood out, and the words that it caught were definitely working. So I let everybody know that that was what was working for me, and everybody was wanting it also. So I've been using Trello to track, everybody who's told me that they're interested. That way everything, because I know it's a new platform too, so I'm aware of things can go buggy sometimes. So I want to make sure that everybody was keeping track of. So I just did that on Trello and just told them about it. I honestly haven't made an ad or a post about it yet, and I want to make a post. I've just been so busy leaving the country soon on Monday and getting ready for our webinars and stuff that have been happening. But yeah, I plan to make a post on it soon. But it's really funny that I've gotten pretty far with it. I don't even know how many people have signed up.
Well, you have been crushing it. I can give that exact number, but it's way more than anyone else. And we have more than 200 affiliates right now promoting SociSNap, and you are #1.
Cool.
So what advice would you give to the people who want to promote SociSNap? What can they do to help them be able to share it with their tribe?
Well, it's all about community. Like, we are networkers, digital marketers, and I feel like sometimes people forget about the community and the connection aspect of that. So, we have a Facebook group that's about 4,000 people growing strong, and all of us are all, around the same path, similar goals, but all doing it in such different ways. So if I didn't have that, I would be going and finding that in other Facebook groups. And I'm always doing that anyway now, just in general. Facebook groups are just, it's the new way to connect with people that are in your niche, because we have hashtags on Instagram. And that's the way to do it there. But on Facebook, it's the Facebook groups. So Facebook groups of connecting with, there's so many, millionaire mindset, network marketer, spiritual entrepreneur, like whatever your niche is, you can find that, and then you just add some value into it. That's super valuable to them. You just share a before and after photo, and maybe share something that you learned that you're learning from it that is not out there right now, like I did with my community. And then, yeah, I feel like that would get a lot of people interested, doing it that way, and just creating connection, making sure you're tapping into that community part. Because it's one thing if you're posting it on, your Facebook profile, your page, and maybe it's not people that are in network marketing yet or something like that. So if you find those Facebook groups that are more to that niche, I feel like that would be the way to go, because essentially that's what I've done, but I've already been in a group that's been really building and connecting and communicating. So it's really effortless for me.
Well, that's wonderful. So you've actually met most of your tribe through Facebook groups. So you comment on a Facebook post inside of the group, and then people seek you out. Is that one of the strategies that you use?
Well, I had we have a chat pod, message thread that's a group thread. I don't know how many people are on that group thread. Probably at least maybe 100. But I've posted in there before, and then I've brought it up a couple times in there because it gets buried. So then I add it onto our, we have 3 Facebook groups actually. One of them's kind of a more open group, and the other 2 are private groups. So I've posted it on there and just had like a before and after that was taken from the post that was on the initial landing page that you showed me. So I posted the before and after. I just screenshot also, that it was the only tool that was doing something like this at this time. Screenshotted that statement and then the before and after post, and just told them things that I'm learning, and saying that, I feel like this is a really strong thing for us to do as digital marketers. And then you could become an affiliate, and being in the digital marketer world, it's like, it's so easy because we are connected to so many people that need that and want that. So yeah, if you have a message thread, sending it in messages on your message threads, or you're going to the Facebook groups and actually making a post. I haven't been commenting on sometimes if I see a post that is kind of relevant to people looking for something like that, where I feel like a comment like that could fit in, obviously that's something that I would do. But I haven't yet. I've just posted and shared it.
Wonderful. So what is your story about how did you move from retail into digital marketing?
Oh my gosh. So yeah, I had a handmade business, and I was making feather headpieces and jewelry and vending at all these festivals. I went to like 25 different festivals in 2019, and I was so burnt out. And, also throwing so much money at supplies and making all my things and doing my photography and getting my website set up and all these things. So one day I just found a call to action post from this woman that I'm connected with that was sharing about just amplifying your message and your offerings and going digital. I don't even remember exactly everything that she said, but I said that I was interested, and she messaged me the info, and I guess it got buried in my messages, but I found it again at the right time. She followed up with me and was just saying, hey, are you still interested in this, or should I just take you off my list for now? And I was like, what is this? And I looked, and I found the Conscious Entrepreneur Collective, and it's a part of the Freedompreneur movement. And I don't know if you guys know I always say their names wrong, Christy Ord and Clint X Morgan, but they created Freedom Fest, which is the event that I'm going to in Australia. And it's a conscious entrepreneur festival that's focused around building a personal brand, and like all of the digital marketing and all of the intentional spiritual business mindset, millionaire you stepping into your power transformation. So I was super blown away by that community, and I just found out that they do affiliate marketing and plug it into a system that already is all set up, and you could just build your personal brand on the forefront and make epic commissions. And when I was listening to the webinar, I was sitting there crafting with someone that I had actually, my first person that I hired to start helping me make some things, and I just didn't want to be doing what I was doing. I was listening to this webinar, I'm like, man, automation sounds great right now. I would really love to do that. And it's just like they were speaking my language, and I've always wanted to be around people who were conscious entrepreneurs and who were having the glass half full mindset and who were go-getters and achievers and, you know, limitless people. And so they were totally speaking my language, and I looked at what they had to offer, and I just dove full in, not really knowing what I was prepared for. And I'm so, so blessed that I did, because now I get to just work on my phone, and I get to, you know, I get to go to Australia, which is epic. And now that wasn't anything that was on the table before at all, having a handmade business. And, you know, I would like to come back to having a business kind of like that later on, but establishing myself as a personal brand online, I feel like is a great foundation, especially now. You know, the experts are saying there's like a 2 to 5 year window that we have to build these things for ourselves online, because there's so much out there and there's like not very many people doing it. So to do it right now, I think I was just a no-brainer. You know, I'm 25, I live in a short bus, and I always loved traveling, but having a handmade business wasn't really making that a possibility for me. So yeah, that's how I bridged that gap. And then my last show was where I met you, and that was Valentine's Day weekend. And yeah, and here I am on a SociSNap webinar.
Wow, that's wonderful. And so I love setting goals and putting things into the future. Where do you see yourself, let's say 90 days from now, with your online business? And how could SociSnap help you advance that exponentially?
Oh, 90 days from now. It's funny because I was looking at one of the newer social media platforms, TikTok, today, and all the different ways that you can grow your business that way. And I was saying in 90 days, I'm going to have some presence on TikTok. And then I also would love to be creating Facebook ads. And I see SociSnap really helping within the Facebook ad realm, especially because these words that it finds are even more triggering for a Facebook ad than it is my personal page. And I'm still using it to build my Instagram and my other 2 Facebook pages, as well as my organic page. But yeah, I see myself using it for ads a lot, and using a lot of the training that's within it as well to have more focused Facebook updated training that we don't have yet, but we have a new platform coming out at Freedom Fest. So I don't know what they're going to have yet. I'll have to see, but I really, really love everything that SociSnap has as well. And I love the idea of it being an app that I can share with other digital marketers too. Like the mass unfriending app, the friend filter app, I was sharing that today or yesterday, something like that. I was sharing that as well. And I just really like the idea of standing behind these apps to help other digital marketers, because I love the idea of a personal brand, and I love the idea of working remotely and being able to really empower our message. So I love standing behind apps that help us do that more effectively. And I see myself doing that more effectively and then doing it on all more corners with the Facebook ads and other platforms.
Excellent. Well, I'd like to give you a gift, and the gift is a complimentary access to my search engine software, Search Triggers. Do you have that yet?
No.
Okay, you're going to unleash the beast with this one. This is the one tool that I used personally to take one of my videos from 40,000 views to now 1.7 million views on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel has now grown up to 2.2 million views on my channel. One of my clients is using the software with his team, and they crossed the 1 million view mark using the tool. It's a very, very advanced, powerful tool. I'm going to give you the link for that since you're the #1 affiliate. And I just want to just give that to you as a gift. And also the search engine training. So what I'm going to be talking about in the remainder of today is some actual case studies and the new rules of online video. And hopefully you'll learn something in the next 30 minutes that you'll be able to use in your business. And if you guys are watching the replay, the latter part of the training and the deep dive stuff is inside of the members area. Now, we've started a policy of no more free replays. Now, why do we do that? Well, because think about it. Everybody else is doing webinars, and at the end, they want you to buy something. What we want to do is build a vault of training, a vault of knowledge that you can refer back to, that is there for you, that is always up to date. And that vault is inside the members back office. We're actually going to be adding a vault link, and we're going to be adding a new version of SociSNap. Right now, we have a few people in it already in the pilot program. It's called SociSNap Extreme. SociSNap Extreme is a monthly service that not only gives you access to the vault, it also gives you 10 SociSNap licenses that you can give to your teammates that are fully unlocked. We call it the agency version. So basically with the vault, you'll have ability to give your team training. You'll be able to have the ability to give people who join your business the ability to use SociSNap without having to buy it because they're coming in under you. And if for some reason they leave your business, you can also take away their license. So there's 10 licenses that you have access to for a low price of $67 a month, which is really a huge cost savings over the other thing. We have a coupon code, which is, if you want to write this down, when we release this, it's JV Special, stands for Joint Venture Special. So for $47 a month, I think it's going to be increased to $49. It's $47 right now. Maybe it's $49. For $49 a month, you get all of my vault, all of my trainings, all of the stuff that I've been doing for the past year, up-to-date knowledge on YouTube, up on Facebook, up on TikTok. In fact, SociSNap was just recently been tested with TikTok, and we're working on a plugin for TikTok right now that makes sure that you stick to that 100 character count. You also get search triggers, my keyword research software, and 3 hours of training that I did last year with the father of search engine optimization himself, Bob Heyman, where Bob came on and talked about the history and the story of search, how it came about. And please pay attention. If you're struggling with getting sales, you're not leveraging the power of Google. I'm going to give you guys and gals a strategy that we find works over and over and over again. Your #1 format of marketing is email. It still is today. The #1 way of generating sales is through Google. Why Google? Because when people, I get these notices all the time saying people are checking out your profile on LinkedIn. Well, when you Google my name, the first thing you find is my LinkedIn profile. And then you start searching out my profile and you start connecting with me on LinkedIn. It's like a bouncing ball. People will hear about you on Facebook. But Facebook is primarily a passive medium, especially Instagram. It's very much a passive branding medium. If at the same time as you're sharing knowledge on Facebook, you have emails going out, people Google your name and they find your website, or in my case, they find that I'm a best-selling author in 2 books with my publisher. They're anthologies, kind of like Chicken Soup for the Soul. I was interviewed twice. And both of these books became international bestsellers. But you want to get yourself into the media. So when people Google you, what ends up happening is you become an authority. People perceive you as an authority. And then they're going to click on the first link they see in Google, and then they're going to go buy that thing. So that's why it's important to start running YouTube ads. Google ads and Facebook ads in a campaign environment, a 10-day campaign. That's what I call a 10-day campaign. 5 days of pure value, 5 days of pure promotion, okay? When people visit your website, you have a pixel on there, and then you run ads that remind people. We're running ads right now that are reminding people to buy SociSnap for the lifetime value, but what it's doing is it's reinforcing the sales and the efforts of Sabre. Because if they visited her link before, they are cookied on their phone or on their computer as they originated from Sabre. When they see my ad scrolling through their news feed in Facebook, the authority causes them to go, oh yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I need to go get that lifetime deal. And then they click through, and when they buy it, Sabre gets the commission. So that's what we can do as a company. And I recommend that if you're a business, you want to be doing that as well. You want to support your team. You want to support your tribe, your affiliates. If you're doing a network marketing business, you want to be running ads as the team leader that reinforces the marketing that your team is doing. And we're going to be doing those type of trainings inside of the EarthGrid Vault, inside of the new SociSnap Extreme trainings that will be coming really, really, really soon. We have a lot of people that are saying, Vic, when are you going to launch monthly? When are you going to launch monthly? I say, well, we want to, trust me, we want to launch monthly. We are going to launch monthly, but we've been grappling with, okay, should we still allow a lifetime access and then have the Extreme be the monthly, or should we also have the monthly? We haven't decided that yet. But a lot of what we're going to be doing is over the next few weeks, we now have a formal launch date. May 3rd is going to be one of the big networks is going to be launching SociSnap. And our JV managers in United Kingdom, there are going to be a lot of people jumping on board in May. Between now and May, we're going to be doing private promotions, week-long promotions. And now what's going to happen is you will be the only person during that week that will have the ability to promote it however you want to promote it, whatever price you want to promote, whatever bonus offers you want to give, whatever webinars you want to have me on and train your tribe. That 1 week period is going to be yours. And so I encourage you to get back to the person who sent you this video and make sure that you sign up to SociSnap under them, and then reach out and book a week on the calendar with me. So between now and May, we can really, really push you forward. And I will do my best to run the retargeting ads that I'm going to now show you that I'm doing, how we're doing them to help you support you in your business. How does that sound? So what do you think about that? Can you carve out a week when you get back from Australia? We're really going to push this through.
Yeah, I'm going to be back on April 1st. Is that too late?
Yeah, that's great. So we can start on April 2nd. We should never do anything on Fool's Day. No one will believe you.
Yeah,
all right, so
yeah. That.
Excellent, excellent. And so while you're gone, let me know how I can support you. Anything we can do to bring your tribe, I'm totally here for you. I'm going to give you a sneak preview of the SociSnap Extreme. So I'm going to unlock that in your back office. I know you probably won't have time to watch more videos, but we're going to be adding more and more and more and more trainings to the back of SociSnap Extreme, especially my ninja stuff that I've been doing with Facebook. Facebook has completely changed the game for a lot of people. Let me show you some real numbers. This next part is not going to be part of the replay. So if you want to see this next part that I'm going to be training on, you need to become a customer of SociSnap, and then it's going to be in the member replays inside the back office. Sound fair? You're here early. You're with me. You're my tribe. So in closing out, Sabre, could you summarize everything we talked about in 15 to 30 seconds today?
Well, if you're having issues finding your clients on your social media, SociSnap is the way to go. There's so many plugins. It's really, really limitless. So what are you waiting for? Was that 15 seconds?
Yeah, that was a great plug for SociSNap. But I'm saying is, what did you learn in the online video training? Because
So, well, the online video training, the main thing that stuck out to me that I haven't seen yet is that video, the video plugin. Like, I've known about, videos being the best thing to increase your engagement, but the templates make it so nice. The stock video footage that just makes it so much more straightforward. And yeah, to make it 15 seconds, TikTok's one of those things that's a 15-second video. So yeah, a lot of those things can overlap too, which is really cool. Things you put on your story can then become your ad, or something you put on TikTok can then become an ad, or vice versa. So yeah, it doesn't have to be all these different things that you're adding on to. They can just all overlap together.
yeah, excellent. I'm changing my background to my more formal identity. So EarthGrid is a search engine. We encourage you to use it. It started off as a virtual community for entrepreneurs, and then it evolved into a search engine. Any closing comments you want to make, Saber, since you're our guest of honor tonight? Thank you for coming out.
Yeah, I'm really grateful that I got to meet you. I feel like it came at just, ironically, my last show too, and it's just so good. I'm so happy. I feel like your community and my community is going to bridge soon, and it's going to make so much sense, because we have a platform launching soon that I feel like I can see you really connecting in with them and collaborating with them. And I'm really excited to go to Freedom Fest too. And if anyone hasn't heard of that, definitely check that event out, because it's in Australia. And I know that all of the people that are speaking there, they just have like the best of the best in network marketing, but people who are also doing a more intentional business and really like connecting and relating with their clients in a different way. And yeah, a lot of those leaders are really awesome too. And I see you being on an event like that in the near future. So grateful for you, and thank you for your gift. And yeah, that's all.
Awesome, awesome. Please reach out to me on Skype. Let's sit down and have a conversation. The method I teach is very, very detailed. It's very consistent. It's a strategy that works over and over every single time. I'm still amazed at how much money I can save businesses who run ads on Facebook. So I'm going to give you guys the link to Facebook Relevance, and you can also watch the first 15-minute training there as well. That's not available anywhere else. And the beginning part of Facebook Relevance is going to be part of SociSNap Extreme. Yeah, that concludes our training for today. What do you think about the value you gained here today? And are you excited about sharing Facebook Relevance with your tribe?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I really love what you have going on there. It looks like a really good value. And then this is something you can as well be an affiliate for too. And then once you purchase it, it's a lifetime access.
Yes.
Cool. And then it gets upgraded too, you said. Did you say weekly?
Yeah, we're upgrading it weekly.
Nice. Yeah, that's an awesome, awesome deal. I love it. It really goes in depth, so it can help with people on a huge broad spectrum of digital marketing. So people beyond, a lot of the Facebook group pages I'm on, that's beyond the community that I'm in too. I know a lot of people could really use that.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for coming out, and have a safe trip to Australia if we don't speak before then, but I'm really, really excited about the future working with you.
Yes, me too. Thank you so much for the freebies and the excitement and the epic commissions and the epic offers.
Oh, someone just asked, are you able to recommend the right person or source who will partner with on Facebook ads? I will pay for the marketing work and give them a great split on commissions. Jim, reach out to me about that. I'd be happy to work with you on that. And same with you, Saber. If you want to do something, together, I do this with certain people. We run ads together. As long as you have the ability to save your spend, I could save you the money what is it? Working with me, if you save 1,100% on your costs, we can work out something on the back end there. I love doing this. I love, I live and breathe this stuff. Awesome, awesome. I've got to run and go pick up a check, which is my favorite thing to do. So checks
Woo!
still exist.
Yeah. Likewise.
All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye now.
Bye.